Shams, the Magic last year with their highest win total in over a decade. They were fun to watch. Had some money to spend over the summer as well.
The Magic knew they were in a good spot heading into free agency with all that cap space, and they wanted to build around the young core that landed them the 5th seed, and players actually now want to come play with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner under Jamal Mosley, and they tried to find players that complement what they already had in place.
Players like Mosley, I mean, that future seems very bright to me.
Players want to come play in Orlando. I've had multiple players, star players, say that's a team that's building the right way.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. Now here's Beal. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Caldwell Pope against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Caldwell Pope. Booker, no good. And it's the Magic's ball. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Jones, no luck. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
No good from Booker.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Trying to get something going. That's good on the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. Did you? You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the first one at the line is good.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
Jones, the pass to Beal. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And that one is good from Suggs. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is the result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. And he makes that one.
Attacking immediately. Caldwell Pope fires the moment he finds his angle.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Fires for three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 1. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Wagner. Harry Harris is out there with Black. And it's Houston in at the 2-guard spot. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Plumlee in the post. Working on Black. Off on the layup. Here's De Silva. Harris kicks to Black. Launches a 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Suns leading. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Suns. Tyus Jones comes in for Josh Okogie. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Orlando, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
The Magic need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Black.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Jones dishes to Nurkic. And Booker kicks to Jones. Screen by O'Neal. And here's Jones. Still yet to score. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Isaac misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
O'Neal passes to Booker. Fires the three. Booker nails the three. So confident.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And stolen by Booker. Left side, Jones. Booker outside. 9 feet out. Whoa! Booker playing big inside. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
so for the Suns, Dunn comes in for Allen, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Devin Booker. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando, trailing by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And the clock. Outside, Beal. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bitadze.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
It's good.
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
There's 1:17 left here in the second. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Pass to Jones. Outside, O'Neal. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And good that time.
A reliable passer leave obvious openings, and Suggs is going to help his team take advantage of them.
Beal deciding where to go with it. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Beal's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Suns. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And let's talk now about the first half in our game. Devin Booker been doing his thing.
Well, anytime Booker steps out, I expect a big night. Now, it's only the first half, but he's already had a big night, guys.
We've already seen him go for 50-plus more times than Shaq did in his entire career. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Devin Booker out there with Jones. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Beal in at the small forward spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The Magic trail by 5. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. The fader. Phoenix grabs the miss. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pope loose. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Booker. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Orlando, third best record here in the early going.
And right now for the Magic, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Jones kicks to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Booker.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's De Silva. Just 5 to shoot. Wagner on the wing. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Franz Wagner so poised as a player. Didn't allow that shot clock situation to throw him off at all.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bitadze kicks it out to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Beal. And it's Wagner missing. The Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Out in his own on the break. Finished off the break. Wagner's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Here's Dunn. Nailed from three-point land. Dunn's got 6 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Wagner against Beal. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Magic.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Orlando also making some changes. Harris has checked in for Franz Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. And the dunk by Booker.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Pass to Bitadze. At the crossover. That shot is off. Great D that time from Nurkic. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Harris.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's De Silva. Harris inside, defended by Jones. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Harris. Booker dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Jones. Now Beal, the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 10 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So for the Suns, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nurkic, and Grayson Allen subbed in for Booker. And the Magic making a change here. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Black. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Isaac down low. O'Neal's there.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Bradley Beal. Averaging 17 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
That's good from Isaac. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Monte Morris is checked in for Tyus Jones. And both free throws good for Isaac. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Morris, left side. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Isaac passes to Black. Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Over Plumlee. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Morris. It's hauled in by the Magic. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Black. Back to Isaac. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He doesn't hit that one.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside Beal. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again the miss by Morris. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead, leading by 4. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's do it again for this quarter. 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Well, Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Harris. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Black. And it's Houston in at the 2 guard. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Phoenix?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Greg, in the process to bring in all their stars, the Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Black, defended by Booker. Here's Houston. His 3-pointers off the mark. Suns leading by 7. Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Launches it. Orlando grabs the miss.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Wagner, a screen on Booker. Here's Black. And here's Wagner. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Releases. And again, it's the Suns missing. Isaac against Allen. Isaac kicks to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. That's good from Isaac. Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? Winning 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
Wagner kicks to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. The tray connects from three-point range.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So for the Suns, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Grayson Allen. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. To the middle, here's Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Wagner. No good off the back of the rim. Suns leading by 3. Beal with it. Picked up by Suggs. Beal the pass to Dunn. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Misses the 3. Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Booker. And now here comes Jones leading the break. The rebound by Bitadze. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Caldwell Pope on the mark with the 15-footer.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Pass to Dunn. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Now, here's Wagner. They double him with Booker. Suggs kicks to Wagner. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Beal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker is feeling it from deep range with that one.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Wagner with it. Jones covering. 4-on-3 break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. .133 left here in the fourth quarter. Count it.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Here's Nurkic. Beal gets a wide-open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Down low, outside for Caldwell Pope. There's a screen. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Misses from short range. Jones looking for an opening. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ball stolen. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner against Beal. Caldwell Pope outside. Puts it up from 12. Here's Bitadze. Over Dunn. Bitadze can't hit. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run. Suggs against Booker. So the Suns win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Devin Booker.